This is 83. If only somebody had already told you that.
I asked
I'm
her.
just playing.
Right.
She didn't believe it. She had to verify.
Yeah, it was 16 0. It was 17 0. Might have been 17. It was at 16 or 17. And that's not even the
Alright, stay with it. Go get it, Kate. Get in there, Kate. Kate. Stop, Lena. Go blue. Go back. Good job, Kate.
Because usually she's up here playing.
Come on. Come on, Kate. Get it. Stay with it. Job, Blue. 30 seconds. Go score.
Throw it in the box, Kate.
Hurry, hurry. 20 seconds. Come on. Hurry.
It's shorter than you think.
5 minutes.
They played 30.
Yeah, I was 5 minutes.
At the end of the first half, we're all knotted up at 0.
But no one was saying it. I feel like it's someone was saying it. So it's just keep going along, bridging. But it would be, I think it would be fairly yeah. Like, hey, we're going to police. But police. The problem then is it's just like, yeah, cool.
Steve was telling me that like there's some program where you're on if you're over 65, you have more than 2 chronic conditions. So they hired 19 nurses. That right.
Because I mean, the only thing that I can say about it is I've taken photos of the baby.
Right.
So I'm sitting here and prepared to say, and by the way, we started this new program. If you're interested, you just sign here, and it's like, if you have 2 minutes, and I said, okay, well, I said, what, 2 conditions? Well, you know, you're over 65, and you know, I guess you could go down and get an occasional, I mean, I don't know. So the other day,
You gotta call the nurse.
so the first 2 times I called, I didn't answer, so I know this is not a paper. You know, now I'm like, much good about it. So I kept the call the other day. This house, I mean, I God, the person he said, just to come in with your recommendations. I said, okay, can you tell me what my recommendations are because I know that. And he started around and he goes,
Yes, they call you to see if you need follow-up testing. It's like a government program that's trying to keep people from needing these, to avoid hospitalization. It's like proactive care. So that's the program. But none of these, it's not like it's a family first. I mean, they're taking advantage of it because every nurse and every patient they have in the program, they obviously get to bill Medicare, Medicaid, whatever.
it's almost like, it's the other thing they do, and I guess they take advantage of it, is it's your Medicare annual and double sick pay. It's and they get to bill you. And all they do is say, well, I mean, and I said this right over there, I said, well, you know what, if I have anything, I just make it up. So, how do you help me? I mean, you got,
Well, you're really not the target audience of the program. You know,
yes, yes, I could give a crack. It just seemed like they were sending everybody up, anybody else.
they probably are.
What was Destiny saying about it?
No, she's working. She's doing it. She's a nurse, you know, and it's part-time, but she was just saying it's frustrating because she'll like establish a relationship with the patient and then it's just like disorganized. No. And
Well, I've had
various people just come in and calling and she just had to come in. Well, Rachel asked her, so anyway, she said basically it's right for her. Trouble. It's like, well, they shut down urgent care. They're not doing anything. I don't think it's right. Yeah, well, if you're an established patient, you can get a same-day appointment. But you can't, you know, chase it.
Good job, Alina. Score from there, Chaz. She had a great one like right before you got here. Like she kicked it from the 30 going this way, like right before you got here. It's awesome. Hit it 4 times. Oh! Good effort, Nathan. It's good effort. Hey, Aaron.
Yeah, we can. I can take you on. I don't know if we're going to say the whole varsity, but probably. Stop, Chesney! Pretty close to his birthday, isn't it? Sage is her name. Over there.
Yeah. Oh,
Stay with it.
oh, it's almost all sides. Okay.
Come on, Graham. Come on.
Turn around, Pete.
Okay.
Oh, we got him.
Is that all?
Yeah.
What do you have to like block the defender somehow?
Yeah, I think. Let's just look at it. supposed to be. That's okay. It's kind of weird. Oh, really? That's really neat, like we're in high school. It's really unorthodox for a high school field, right? Yeah. I mean, just, you know, like the lines going across, none of that, the hash marks. Do you know of any dedicated soccer stadiums at the high school level? Oh, no.
Where?
He said it's lit so they don't play football. He said it's no lines on the field.
Watch page. Taylor's up there in the Vikings position. Get out of there. Get it out of there.
It was good.
I think they looked at each other like, are you okay?
Yeah.
Okay, but I'm not sure.
Yeah.
Oh no. Did you see?
I didn't see the Chisholm deal. Good job, Caleb. Is the margin of victory for the late game going to be greater than less than 16 points last month? Too tough to say. I was gonna say, like,
She has 3 goals for Chris Smith. So
They're like,
the first 20 minutes, and then she never played. But I think they beat Chris Smith. We only got 17. So they can't sit.
yeah, sorry, that was awesome. You know, it's like football, like Logan takes her pads off at halftime. Yeah, oh.
Just area.
That's the total. I gotta be a DJ.
been a game here.
I haven't seen her at a movie. She comes from this one.
We don't always stay. We're just gonna stay.
Go get your favorite.
kid is really good.
They need the kids at the one place, right? Whatever it's called. Club. Are all of those girls on their high school team? Yeah, you have to. Or just everybody does.
Well, there's a couple of them that come to me that go to school. One goes to White Oak, one goes to Crossroads. One somewhere else, I think, that they don't have high schools.
Okay.
But I know what you're saying. I think if somebody on this team was so there's no prohibition. We really I mean, as a team, but the problem is, like, most of our players are juniors, most are seniors. I mean, none of them have sophomores. So like that first year we did that, we were just playing club soccer. Previous year, our leagues started February 1st. Last year, we did a tournament that's right mid-March. But like after we signed up, so many of our players were still in the playoffs. We're like, we don't really know if we have those players. Ended up, on a tour, we played a new team, and then we played that final playoff game. Did we want to play high school soccer as an eighth grader? Is that a possibility? Is that discussed?
But she didn't remember an eighth. She was an eighth and seventh thing. She didn't play on that one.
We didn't do that.
I remember that.
We were too good.
Yeah, y'all. That's what I was figuring out.
Because that, the way it worked out, that was the year that we had our first little kids playing high school. And then we come back about the time middle school starts. And it was just like,
Too much.
yeah, we were doing tournaments. Some of those tournaments in the spring, we ended up playing like week 2.
So we knew we was going to miss too many games. Good job, Kate. Yeah. Get it out of there.
This
Like
year,
a 0. It was like 1-0.
last time I think it was 2. 2
1 or 2.
because yeah. Because I remember thinking it was like the only 2.
Yeah, I think, yeah, I think.
Did it? Well, that's said he sits on the bench for
That makes sense. Like a movie. You did something wrong, so you get stuck in some small school.
Yeah.
Like in that wrong movie.
Yeah.
Or like.
Get it back. Lines.
You see how Kate drags her foot?
Yeah.
At the end of regulation, it's Westwood 0, Maidens 1.
Oh, yes.
Did y'all not go?
Okay.
We were out of
I
town.
just realized that they did.
Yeah, they had to stay for that. They had a team.
The
dinner
team
or
didn't
something.
remember. So yes, they did.
So we didn't go.
I just sitting in my row. I was like, yeah, JV. And I said, told y'all.
Go, Kate!
Y'all didn't tell me y'all
No,
did.
we weren't there. We didn't go. And they won.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We couldn't.
Unless they had. We played back to defense.
Yeah, that
I bet
Midford
Hudson,
was
I
pretty
bet
cool.
that changes soon. I mean, that whole area is getting so big out there.
Here we go. Get the trying to think, like, when we were kids, I remember being like the
He does. Oh, that's right. I knew that.
But he played.
Yeah. Well, I saw that he was in track meet yesterday. Kate did one track meet because the triple jump, which was about the most ridiculous thing ever. Immediately hurt herself. So it was a one-time thing.
Did she tell you? Did she tell you that she did? That she put up really short.
Yeah. Well, that's probably why Kate would do it. She probably just from this intermediate stuff.
Let me just show you.
She had trouble. She still has trouble. Yeah, well, she's so athletic. Yeah. Yeah. Well, they tried to get Kate to do it this year, and they said, well, we said, no. And she said, that'd be about like me trying out the hills. You have no business doing that. She'd be good in track.
I mean, ironically, y'all might have just been talking about this. When Kate was in the 7th grade, she was like, one lady does it. And she said she would help me. And I was like, y'all are a different class at least a
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome into the historic Tomato Bowl for tonight's game here on JISD Live. I'm Ryan Travis, class of 2014, and I am once again joined by Paul Travis, JHS class of 1994. Tonight's matchup pits the Lady Panthers of Westwood against a Jacksonville Fightin' Maidens team that is scorching their district slate. Westwood comes into tonight's matchup with an overall record of 6-11-1 and 2-6 in district. The Lady Panthers scored 2 goals per game while allowing just shy of 4. Westwood is currently on a 2-game losing streak and most recently fell to Crockett 3-2. Your Jacksonville Maidens come into tonight's game with a record of 13-3-1 and an unblemished 8-0 record in district. They average 6.5 goals per game while allowing less than 1. Jacksonville is currently on a 9-game win streak and defeated Madisonville 8-0 last Friday. Now let's take a look at the season schedule for your Fightin' Maidens. This Maidens team has been on the road the past few weeks and have come away with big wins over Diboll, Grace, Palestine, and Madisonville. The girls start a string of home games to finish out this second half of district play, where they will finish their regular season at home against Palestine in a couple of weeks. Your Jacksonville Maidens currently sit in the top spot in the district standings and have allowed just 1 goal so far in district play. They're also outscoring their opponents by 87 goals so far in district. That's pretty impressive. Palestine sits narrowly behind Jacksonville, followed by Hudson, both of which will need a strong finish to their season in order to have a shot at catching this Maidens team. It's a beautiful night for soccer here in the Tomato Bowl. It is currently 77 degrees in February. It's a little hot, actually, outside for what you would typically think February weather would be.
Yeah, I think last time I was here, we talked about the shorts and T-shirt in February. It is definitely shorts and T-shirt weather
Definitely
tonight.
shorts and T-shirt weather tonight.
Coach McCowan down there's got his shorts and T-shirt on. Coach Alvarez is wearing
he's wearing sweatpants and a jacket.
I know.
So, I hope Roy is okay. I think that's the sign of a sick person when it is this warm outside. I don't know if he's expecting it to cool off a little bit, but yeah, Coach Alvarez looks like he is ready for cold weather right now.
Yeah, it is unusual. That's one thing great about Texas. We get some great weather in odd months of the year. If you were up north, there'd still be they actually play a different season up there. They play in the fall to try and accommodate it. We're fortunate enough to be able to do it here. I went and watched the Grace game the other night, or was that a week ago, Friday night? So that was a really good game matchup against Grace. We weren't able to broadcast that one, but it was a lot of fun to be there and watch. There were some great combination plays. The first goal that was scored, Lauren was able to see an opportunity and drive in 1v1 and beat a defender and take a shot from just inside the box. It was a great shot. The keeper wasn't going to save. And, I compliment Grace. They have an excellent goalkeeper. She made some really hard challenges and some great tackles, but Jacksonville was able to get advantage and capitalize on some opportunities. One of the ones they had was a great combination play in the middle between Lauren and Sophia ended up scoring a goal, and then we had a shot from just outside the box by Sophia to score another goal. So some great opportunities from Jacksonville. It looked really good. With Grace, it was a better matchup in the game than some of the games we've watched in our own district play. But we were still dominant. It's still a very dominant game with Jacksonville on the field. Looks like tonight we're not going to.
Emily, you suck, bro. That was terribly thrown.
Or are we?
No, I think we are. As far as I'm aware, we're about to have our player introductions, followed by the national anthem. We'll get the player introductions tonight from PA announcer Grant Haney. Always fun to have Grant.
You never know what Grant's going to say.
You never know what is going to come over the PA when Grant Haney is announcing.
Yeah, I'm sure somebody's going to get Teacher of the Hour award at some point tonight.
Compass Center Teacher of the Day, I think, was one of the awards given last time. So we will see what he can come up with tonight. I'm sure he's been thinking about this for the past
He's had a little time to work on his material.
past week or
Ladies
two.
and gentlemen, welcome to tonight's matchup between the Lady Panthers of Westwood and your Jacksonville Fighting Maidens. First, let's meet the Lady Panthers. Number 2, Veronica Garza.
Who's about to say my name?
Number 4, Krishlyn Bella.
You suck, Hannah.
Number 5, Natalie Umanzar. Number 6, Bracy Barone. Number 8, Isabella Lara. Number 10, Addison Calzada. Number 11, Jada Womack. Number 12, Jocelyn Lemuse. Number 17, Elena Arriaga.
Are you coming?
Number 18, Kamari Weaver. Number 24, Abigail Verites. Number 26, Harley Autry. Number 27, Jennifer Coronel. Number 28, Melanie Vega. Number 37, Emma Lara. Number 99, Briley Mitchell. Number 40, Eddie Higginbotham. And number 42, Emily Hodge. The Panthers are coached by Stan Kowalski and assisted by Edwin Miller. And now for your Jacksonville Maidens. Number 0, sophomore, Emily Barrera. Number 1, junior, Adriana Munoz. Number 3, senior, Andrea Ramirez. Number 4, junior, Itzel Arredondo. Number 5, senior, Kelsey Dominique. Number 6, junior, Ara Castillo. Number 7, senior, Evelyn Lara. Number 8, junior, Clara Guillen. Number 9, senior, Alexa Medine. Number 10, freshman, Sophia Romero. Number 11, junior, Joel McCullough. Number 12, senior, Victoria Villanueva. Number 13, senior, Elizabeth Nava. Number 14, junior, Aurelie Romero. Number 15, freshman, Whitney Griffin. Number 16, sophomore, Lauren Wade. Number 17, freshman, Kaylor Robert. Number 18, sophomore, Mariana Arredondo. Number 19, freshman, Jackie Badia. Number 20, junior, Giselle Castillo. And number 21, senior, Landry Harmel. The maids are coached by Gold and Blue Royale, Roy Alvarez, and downtown, Colton McCowan. And now, please rise, gentlemen, remove your hats for the playing of our national anthem.
Would it really be a night in the Tomato Bowl if there was not a train coming by? Seems like here recently they are on a pretty set schedule, about 6:30. Whenever these varsity games are about to kick off, it seems like most of the time we get a train about the time the national anthem is either being played or ending. And that is once again the case tonight. Westwood has made their way onto the field. They are in the white tops, orange shorts tonight, and then Maidens in all blue.
Ryan, what do you project or predict for the outcome of tonight's game?
I mean, the Maidens have been very dominant this season. The last time that these two teams played, it was 16-0 for the Maidens. So, I mean, I'm going to expect probably something pretty similar once again tonight. It's tough for most of the teams in the district to be able to compete with this Maidens team. They've got a lot of talent. They are able to score a lot of goals, and I would expect to see more of the same here tonight. Looks like Westwood running a 4-3-3, and they're going to play the ball over the defense out of bounds to Jacksonville with an early throw.
Yeah, Ryan, I talked to Coach Alvarez on Sunday afternoon, and, you know, listening to him, they've got a real focus on this team being able to go deep in the playoffs, and that's really at this point in the season, that's what they're working toward, trying to get prepared for that.
Yeah, last year the Maidens made it to the regional semifinal. I would expect they're going to try to at least go that far again this year. They're going to have to get past Salina again, which is going to be a tough test. We'll see how Salina has done this season, which that also might not be the case. I think they lost a couple district games, so there could potentially be a different matchup. We're going to see a long run here from Jewel.
Yeah, they put Jewel back into a fullback position and try and bring her basically up into a sneak attack from the defense.
Jacksonville not able to get a foot on it.
Some of those balls are hard to handle when they come across the face of the goal like that, Ryan.
Yeah, it looked like maybe Lauren got a foot on it there. Not able to really get a shot. Just kind of flicked it over the defender, and then no one really able to connect with it on that back post.
Yeah, that's
ball gets played into Lauren. She looks forward, and that pass broken up by Westwood. Not cleared out of the box, though. Shot comes in, deflected away by Westwood. Jacksonville going to reset. Ball going to make its way to the near side. Lauren going to take a shot from distance, and Jacksonville on the board first.
That was a great shot.
Really nice shot from Lauren Wade. We'll take another look at that here.
Maiden goal by number 16.
It's a really well-played ball to her. Honestly, I'm kind of surprised she had that much space. There was no defender within 7 yards probably of Lauren, and then a really excellent shot, able to sneak that one inside the far post.
If they don't close down space on attackers for Jacksonville outside the box like that, they're going to have a long night.
Westwood playing this ball over the top, out of bounds once again. So Jacksonville will have a throw. Long throw played in. Lauren hits it forward. Westwood able to head that one back the other way. Alexa Medellin with the ball now for Jacksonville in defense. Going to play it back to the keeper. I believe Adriana Munoz is in goal tonight for the Maidens. Good ball there. Played to Lauren. Jacksonville working the ball down the left side. Ball comes in. Westwood able to clear it away straight to Lauren Wade. Now over to Jewel on the near sideline. Jewel with a good move, gets around the defender, gets inside the box. Low cross comes in and off the post. Going to go out for a Westwood goal kick. Really great low cross there from Jewel. Jacksonville just not able to connect with it.
That's one of the best threats for attack we've seen Jacksonville be able to develop in the attacking third. What Colton's trying to do here, he did this against Grace the other night, was move Jewel into a fullback position and then runs her all the way from the back up to an attacking position, tries to get it across the ball into the box.
Yeah, it's something similar that like what we see with the boys team. They utilize those outside backs really well. Shot collected by the goalkeeper for Westwood. I believe that is Briley Mitchell in goal tonight for the Lady Panthers.
Oh, I thought that girl hit it with her hand, Ryan.
It sure looked close. Westwood able to clear it away. Lauren fighting for possession. Quickly broken up once again from Jacksonville. Westwood going to clear this one over to the far side. Lauren plays a really great ball. Trying to get across in. That one blocked by Westwood. Ball finds the feet of Lauren Wade once again. Westwood able to knock it away. Now going to reset back to Jewel. Jewel sends this back to Alexa.
Not often you see Jacksonville recycle the ball all the way back to the center fullback.
Jewel making a nice run here down the right side. Got past her defender. Ball going to make its way over. And now forward. Victoria hits that one, finds Lauren. Shot blocked by the keeper. And now out for a goal kick. Corner. I thought it should have been a corner. I'm not entirely sure what the linesman over here is doing. Didn't really see a signal for a moment there. Corner taken quickly by Jacksonville. Well played ball to the back post. Jacksonville not able to get a foot on it. Jewel finally able to slot that one inside the left post. Take another look at that goal.
Maiden goal by number
really
11,
well
Joel
played
McCullough.
corner. Ball works its way around, finally gets to Jewel, and then left-footed shot makes this a 2-0 game for Jacksonville. Ball quickly broken up. Jacksonville with a dangerous possession here, trying to get inside the 18. Westwood able to break it up defensively. Ball makes its way back to Castillo, now sent forward. And another goal for Jacksonville. 3-0 now the score.
Maiden goal by number 12, Victoria Villanueva.
Take another look at that goal from Victoria. Really well played ball in. Victoria had with lots of room and then a great shot. Left-footed, hits it far post away from the keeper. Jacksonville now leads 3-0. So we've seen 3 quick goals just over 7 minutes into the game.
They're not stopping the clock, right? I don't know if you noticed that or not, but we're at the beginning of the game here. They've decided to run.
I mean, it's probably the better option.
You don't usually see it at this point in the game. So, second half, not usually the very beginning of the game.
Westwood able to play it up the field. Landry collects for Jacksonville, finds Alexa, now forward for Lauren. Lauren Wade sends this one, finds Victoria. Great move from Victoria. Through ball, played a little too far out in front. Going to go out for a goal kick.
Yeah, they're trying a little different formation tonight, Ryan. We haven't seen them do this. They put Victoria into the center. Usually she plays on the left forward. So it looks like we're doing a little bit of experimenting tonight, having Jewel at the back and not up at the front.
Yep. Makes it tough on me as well. It's hard to
It's
hard to figure out who is where at the moment.
Ponytail runs forward. So
Westwood playing the ball forward. Landry collects for the Maidens. Jacksonville working the ball down the left side. Plays it forward to the defense. Westwood plays this one back forward. Castillo finds Lauren. Lauren with lots of room. Gets this one forward and out of bounds for a goal kick. Westwood playing this one to the far side. Sophia trying to find Lauren. Lauren now going to send it back to Landry on defense for Jacksonville. Now finds Castillo. Now forward for Victoria. Great ball. Jacksonville just needing to get a shot off. Saved by Mitchell. That punt going to go out of bounds for a Maidens throw in. Ball quickly thrown in. Good low ball played across. Westwood able to clear it. Now with some numbers forward. That pass goes right to Jewel McCullough. Good ball from Victoria, finds Jewel. Jewel sees Victoria making a run, finds her up top. Victoria needs to be able to keep it in play, not able to do so, out of bounds for a goal kick. Jacksonville wins back the ball quickly off the clear from Westwood. Lauren looking forward. Shot taken. Saved by Briley Mitchell. Westwood wins the ball off the goal kick. Jacksonville trying to get this one off their end of the field. Westwood with a little bit of attack. Landry trying to clear that one away, blocked by Westwood, and now going to make its way out off of Westwood.
Westwood did a good job trying to get numbers forward and take advantage of crossing midfield.
Good ball from Victoria. Blocked by Westwood. Now trying to go the other way. Ball going to make its way to Jewel. Send it back to Alexa. Back over to Jewel. Jewel with lots of room down the sideline. Choosing to play this ball forward and then out of bounds. Munoz sends this one out wide. Westwood playing some pretty good defense. Just not able to get into the attacking third. Jacksonville playing well defensively. Victoria now sends this one over to the far side. Good low cross played in. Mitchell able to come out, collect for Westwood, but another really well played ball, just a little too far in front of the attackers. Westwood now trying to get this ball forward. Not able to get behind Jacksonville's defense. Adriana Munoz going to pick it up. Lauren collects for Jacksonville off the punt. Westwood now headed back the other way. Ball played to Landry, able to clear it back out. Castillo now over to Sophia. Sophia finds Lauren. Lauren with lots of room in the midfield. Now over to Victoria. Back to Lauren. Lauren with a good ball and shot deflected away by Mitchell. Really good save there from the Westwood keeper. Able to keep this at 3-0. Jacksonville with a corner and a good opportunity to score here. Ball played in. Jewel gets a foot on it. Westwood able to clear it away and now cleared out of bounds for a Jacksonville throw. Jewel's throwing goes off the chest of Elizabeth Nava, out for a Westwood throw. Throw in one by Jewel. Now cleared across the field. Westwood able to come up with the ball, sends it forward. Medellin first to it, finds Jewel. Jewel with lots of room down this right sideline. Playing it sort of slow.
Slow. I was going to say, Ryan, this is like creepy crawly here.
Victoria looking inside for Lauren, takes a low shot, wide left.
Hey, Vic, you inside your left dump and the defender step. You played it to Ara, the defender left. Now your left is set up again.
Been kind of a slow start. Jacksonville on the board with 3 goals early, but the pace of play has slowed down quite a bit.
Yeah, this one of those deals you play your opponent, you play down to your opponent, and they're not causing Jacksonville to have to play at a, at any kind of pace at all. After watching the boys play, the other side was crawling.
Jacksonville will send it forward, finds Victoria. Victoria makes a move down the line, has Lauren. Lauren shot wide right.
That's those negative balls back in front of the box, the kind of thing you want, or back in front of the goal mouth like that. That's what you want to see.
It is, and you also like to see Jacksonville be able to finish those. We've seen a couple of them.
Those
haven't really seen one find the net so far. I mean, they're pretty easy goals, and those are the ones that you want to be able to score now. So when it counts towards the end of the season, those are the ones that you definitely want to be able to put in the back of the net when the games are close. Landry plays this over to Alexa. Now forward for Lauren. Inside finds Castillo. Now Wade met by a defender. Morelli sends this one to the far side. Victoria now forward. Offside's going to be called.
I was going to say, they've done a pretty good job so far staying onside every play. That one she got a little early on her run. The play was the right play. She just got to be aware where she's at and hold her run just a touch later. So,
yeah. And
of course, if Victoria would have one-touched the ball, it's, then she's onside. So,
yeah, Westwood has really given Jacksonville lots of space I mean, if you're looking in the middle of the field, I know you can't really see it too well on the screen at the moment, but in the middle of the field right now, there's just tons of space for Jacksonville's midfield and center forward, really.
It's an unusual soccer strategy to give the other team a tremendous amount of room.
Especially when the last time you played them, it was 16-0. Victoria makes the run, takes a shot, a little high, goes out for a Westwood goal kick. Jacksonville now going to make a plethora of substitutions. We have 5 girls coming onto the field for the Maidens.
Yeah, what do we got? The new right forward is going to be Domini. Domini normally plays fullback. And Jackie's into the center.
Ball makes its way over to the far side. Evelyn trying to find an open teammate. So I'm going to play back to the defense. Low ball deflected by Westwood. Now shot comes in. Mitchell able to get a hand on it.
Out for a corner.
Looks like Jackie going to come over to take the corner for the Maidens.
Jackie can take some really good corners. I've seen her take corners earlier in the season, and she can put a dangerous ball in front of the goal. Jacksonville's lined up all in a stationary position about 6 yards off the goal. See if Jackie can drop it in front of them. Nobody's really going to have to move where they're located.
Good ball from Jackie. Takes a deflection and finds the back of the net. Kelsey Domney able to get a foot on that ball, get it on goal, and then it takes a deflection off of Westwood. We'll take another look at that real quick. A really well-played ball kind of to the front post from Jackie, and then just kind of enough of a touch to put it on goal, and that was enough to find the back of the net. So 4-0 now, the score here. Jacksonville leading Westwood.
Look at you, superstar.
Westwood trying to play this one forward. Jacksonville immediately wins back possession. Over to the far side, great move. Cut inside, ball played to Jackie. Her and Giselle trying to link up. Jackie going to take the shot. I'm going to a rocket off the crossbar. Evelyn gets a foot back on it, and Mitchell able to come down with the save.
Jackie hammered that.
That was a missile in there from Jackie.
Jackie's a freshman. You don't see very many girls shoot with the kind of power she shoots with, especially at the freshman level. I mean, she's by far got the hardest shot of anybody on the team.
Westwood with a good opportunity here, trying to get past Jacksonville's defense. Landry going to clear this one out for a Westwood throw-in. Throw-in comes from Westwood. Jacksonville first to it. Westwood able to win back possession, though. Now Sophia working to the near side. Trying to play a through ball for Kelsey to run onto. Westwood's defense first to it. Going to be cleared out of bounds by Camry Weaver. Jewel going to come up to throw it in for Jacksonville. Trying to find Jackie. That one off the head of a Westwood player. Jackie able to come down with it. Finds Giselle. Jackie turns, finds some space, takes the low shot. That one cleared out of bounds by Briley Mitchell. That will go out for another Jacksonville corner. Jackie going to go over to take the corner once again for the Maidens.
Yeah, Ryan, let's see on this corner. Jacksonville lines up in a stationary position like they did for the corner before. The question is, will Palestine Westwood watch them kick the ball? Or will they contest for it?
I mean, no one really moved.
No, it's like
really good,
there's some
well-played
movement
ball.
inside, and we get a header on it.
Off the post. Jackie going to send this one back. Shot comes from distance.
Oh, good catch
Mitchell
by the keeper.
Makes the save for Westwood. Yeah, I'm kind of surprised on the corners how stationary everybody is. I mean, typically you kind of see some people start at the top of the box or just inside the top of the box and kind of crash in trying to find that ball. But that has not been the case here tonight.
Although it hasn't needed to be, Ryan.
It really hasn't.
I mean, if Palestine Westwood wants to just watch them play the ball, I guess it works just fine just to have everybody just stand still and wait on the ball to come to them. It's just unusual. You don't normally see that.
I mean, it's working so far tonight, but it's not exactly what you would like to see. It is good to work on corners in these. I would say easier games. It is only 4-0 right now with 15 minutes left in the first half. But, I mean, when you get into playoffs, like those kind of plays, the negative balls played back from the line, the corner kicks, like every chance.
I like to see the negative ball
play
played back. That's one of the few times this season that I have seen them run a negative ball back in front of the goal. Typically, they're going to run either a cross in or
Jackie takes a shot, that one high.
Blisters it, yeah. Either they're going to cross the ball from wide across the goal and maybe have somebody in front. A lot of times they cross the ball and there's nobody there to receive the cross. And then, the other times is you're going to see Jewel, where they've been successful is in their transitions, running the ball between defenders with speed because you've got Jewel who's got a lot of speed and Victoria who's got a lot of speed and just end up in a one-on-one situation with the keeper.
Giselle able to win the ball for Jacksonville. Finds Evelyn. Now inside to Giselle. Going to take the shot. Mitchell makes the save for Westwood.
I'm trying to record how many shots we have, Ryan. It's a lot.
Yeah, I think tonight is probably going to be a lot to a little.
Well, right now it's a lot to zero.
Well, I'm trying not to say that. But.
Sorry, Ryan. Sorry, I apologize. Yeah, again, Jules going to take this down, and then she's going to do an early cross inside to Jackie and take a shot.
Shot goes high from Jackie.
Hey, Sophia.
It's another good opportunity. I mean, it is 4-0. You don't want to run up.
To get yourself out of pressure, but if you just would have stopped earlier, she would have been in front of you and you could have turned freely.
Coaching moment there from head coach Colton McCowan.
Yeah, if your kid's out there and you're watching this game and you're trying to learn for it, you can listen to that and pick up on the strategy of the game. So Ryan did a good job letting that come through on the microphone for all the youth out there in their development stage.
As I was saying, it is 4-0, but you don't necessarily want to run up the score.
No.
I mean, it was 16-0 last time. There's been quite a few of those games. You don't really want to do that to your opponents very often, but you also want to make the most of every opportunity that you get.
Sometimes I'd say, Ryan, when you're down here and you're working on something and it's deliberate things that you're doing, and that's how you're scoring goals, on things that are going to develop into quality plays that are going to benefit you in the playoffs. It's like, okay, you scored a lot and you made the team. But a lot of times what we see from teams at this level, not just Jacksonville and not just the girls team, but they get into a situation where the keepers really aren't very strong and they end up taking a lot of shots from range.
Yeah.
And they're real low percentage shots. In a game that's let's see if Jewel can drive this all the way to the baseline like she needs to. She needs to beat that girl and go down the line just like that and then play that negative ball. Well, I think she couldn't keep it in. That's the right idea. If she can take that ball right down to the end line like that and then pass that thing back, she should have at least one player who's standing just outside the 6-yard box ready to drive that thing in the back of the net. And if they do it correct, they'll have 3 people in there that she's got options to pass the ball to. I know, Ryan, when you played a couple years ago,
It's been a couple.
this was some of the things that I saw your team do. Who was the kid that used to do it all the time? Skinny kid.
Probably Pedro.
Pedro was really good at it. He would run that thing from the, they basically give him the ball out on the corner flag, and he would drive it right in down the baseline, and he would get it about to the little goal box, and then he would knock the thing in front of the goal, and then there would be somebody there to score it, like you or Martin.
Or Alberto. We had quite a few guys that were in the area.
Clean up hitters on balls like that. And those are the kind of things you need to be able to do when you get into.
Sophia finds the net from distance. That one takes a little kiss off the left post.
Good shot. So that was a really good shot by Sophia to put that thing. Let's see here. How much pressure?
She's just got
10
all
yards.
day to take that
Yeah.
shot. I'm really still just really surprised at how much time that Westwood has and how much space that they have given this Jacksonville team. I mean, this is a really good Jacksonville team. You know that coming in last time. I mean, you've already played each other once this year, so you kind of know what to expect. And the fact that it's 5-0 with 10:43 and counting here left in the first half, and Jacksonville still has that much space on attack is pretty crazy.
I mean, they're not putting any pressure on them. That's one of the things you look at when you're on defense. One of the things you're trying to do is make the field compact. You're supposed to take away the space, make it tight. Like this girl's coming over here challenging Dominique for that ball. You've got to put pressure on people if you want to be able to create turnovers and make it difficult. Like you're saying about the space, working with players, I always talked about space equals time equals opportunity. The more space you can generate for yourself on the field, the more time you're going to have, and the more time you have, the better quality play you're going to get. Whether that means you're going to make a decision to dribble, you're going to pass the ball, or you're going to set up and take a shot. The more time you've got, the better your opportunities are going to be.
Yeah, that shot there just off the post. It's a really well-played ball from the corner, found its way out. Jacksonville just not able to find the net there.
Yeah, that's one of the, when you look at it, the strategy for the defending team is to try and take away space, make things compact. As an attacking team, your strategy is usually to try and spread everybody out, try and open the field up, and try and find space. Well, like if you want to find space tonight,
there's a lot of it. There's been a lot of it.
It's all over the place.
Giselle now dribbling this ball backwards, trying to find Jewel. Jewel making a run down the right sideline, cuts it inside, takes a left-footed shot. That went across the face of the goal and out of bounds for a goal kick. Would like to give a quick shout-out to Milo Astorga, who's part of the JSA. Got a text just a moment ago to give him a shout-out. So what's up, Milo? Hope you're having a great night.
I like it, DJ Ryan. Are they going to we'll see if Milo's got requests to come in next for the music at halftime.
Giselle first to that goal kick. Evelyn now in pursuit, trying to keep it in, able to do so.
Good effort.
Finds
right
Jackie
there.
inside. Jackie takes the shot. Mitchell able to make the save. Jacksonville wins the header. Ball takes a deflection off of Evelyn, able to win it back, finds Giselle. Giselle now going to send this back. Now over to the far side. Good 1-2 passing there. Just
Almost.
a little too far.
A little strong, but the play was really good. So, yeah, you can see what he's doing here. They alternate which side of the field the ball's on and try and push that fullback up into an attacking role and try and overload one side. So when she goes, I don't know if you can see it on the deal, Jewel holds, and when Jewel goes, she holds. They're running a formation here with two holding midfielders, And I noticed earlier you said something about Sophia, and I was like, I didn't even know she was on the field. I didn't realize she wasn't where she was because they're playing in this double holding midfield situation.
Kelsey fighting for possession. Westwood able to keep it in bounds. Not even sure
I
they
don't
knew
think
that
she knows it's in bounds, right?
kept it in bounds. Jackie wins it for Jacksonville. Going to send this one back, trying to find Giselle. Westwood able to step up, break up the pass. Sophia makes a neat pass there with Giselle. Now looking to the far side. That one kind of awkwardly off of her shin, it almost looked like. Jacksonville able to win back possession very quickly, though. Shot comes in. Takes a deflection, so it'll be a Jacksonville corner. Jacksonville going to push numbers up into the box for this corner. Well played ball. Header saved by Briley Mitchell.
I think Jewel was the one that put her head on that one.
High punt. Sophia trying to bring it down. Westwood trying to play it upfield. Sophia able to block it, get back possession quickly. Good through ball, finds Kelsey. Kelsey takes it to the inline. Gonna stop it, bring it back. Try to get the pass inside to Jackie. Westwood able to clear it away. Giselle gonna take a shot from distance.
Range.
A little high. They'll go out for a Westwood goal kick. 5:20 and counting here left in the first half. Jacksonville leading 5-0. Westwood going to bring a couple subs onto the field.
I think that was some motivation there from the Westwood side.
Throw in comes from Westwood. Jackie looking for Giselle. Now forward for Evelyn. Gets inside the box. Not able to maintain control. Mitchell picks it up for Westwood. Ball played to the near side. Sophia going to come over. Win it for Jacksonville. Makes a good pass to Jewel. Jewel has lots of room down this right sideline. Good 1-2 there from her and Kelsey. Inside to Jackie, and Jackie Badia slots that one inside the left post. So 4 minutes and counting here left in the first half. Jacksonville now leads 6-0. Take another look at that goal. Jewel with a great 1-2 pass there from Kelsey, and then a great ball inside to Jackie, who somehow still has found herself with lots of space. Plays that one far side. Westwood gets this ball back into play. Kelsey steps over, intercepts for the Maidens. Giselle now looking for Jewel. Jewel going to play this inside with Sophia. Sophia with lots of room. Finds Jackie. Jackie going to cut this one back, play it back to Sophia. Sophia going to look to the far side.
It's a good ball right there by Sophia.
Cross comes in, cleared away by Westwood, goes out for a Jacksonville throw-in.
Sophia's such a good player. She's got vision on the field. I mean, you watched her play with the middle school group last year, and that was one of the things you commented on her is how well she could see the field. Plays like that really give her an opportunity to kind of showcase that. She probably sees it better than anybody else.
Yeah, she has really great vision. Also has really great ball control. Shot comes in from Giselle,
She's so
saved
smooth
by Mitchell.
She's always been that way. I've watched her play since she was a little kid. She's so smooth. She's one that plays on a club level play, a club team playing in Dallas during the spring and the fall, and well, basically all the time. Yeah, I've watched Sophia play since she was a little kid. She's always been real smooth with the ball, good touch, just a naturally gifted player.
Jackie's cross goes out of bounds for a Westwood goal kick. And we've seen some really bright spots between her and Lauren playing in the midfield. They work together really well. And the skill between those two definitely is should strike some fear into their opponents, because they just have really great ball control. They're able to make great passes, and it's very dangerous for the opposing defense at any given time.
Yeah, they had a great combination play that generated a goal.
Jules' left-footed shot blocked.
But she'll get another chance right here and hit it again.
Jewel going to take a right-footed shot this time.
Save.
Mitchell makes the save.
Yeah, like I said, in the Grace game, Sophia and Lauren came together and made a really beautiful combination play that had a 1-2 pass and put Sophia through where she had an easy shot to finish out on a great goalkeeper, because they had a number of decent opportunities.
Most threatening attack here from Westwood. Landry clears this one out for a throw-in.
Yeah, I stopped talking there for a second, Ryan, because I was thinking, oh, yeah, you get to talk about the defense for a second. We'll get to highlight Landry. So,
yeah, Landry's had a lot of success in defense for Jacksonville. I think she was All-State last year. Is that right?
I mean, this back group for Jacksonville has been solid, especially in district. They've really come together. We watched them play the game against Salina, and there was still some kinks to be worked out at that point, but it got really smooth. She's going to be onside.
Well-timed run from Kelsey, trying to get behind the Palestine Westwood defense. Not able to win the foot race. Westwood going to play it out, and that will do it for the first half of play. Jacksonville
At the end of the
leads.
first half, it's Westwood 0, Maidens 6.
Jacksonville leads the Westwood Lady Panthers 6-0 at the half. Really dominant first half from the Maidens. I mean, the best chance Westwood had was right there towards the end, and not even able to get a shot off there. It's just been a very dominant performance, as most of these district games have been from this Maidens team. And it'll be interesting to see what they decide they're going to work on here in the second half, up 6-0.
Yeah, this really does give you an opportunity to, to try something a little bit different. They're winning 6-0, which, we talked about on the game they played last Friday night, that they were, up 6-0 at halftime, and then they scored 2 goals in the second half. Trying to work on some of the aspects of the game. I'm not exactly sure what it was. I wasn't at the game. But we'll see what they come out with on, for the next 40 minutes of this half. They got 10 minutes to kind of put together what they want to try and do.
Yes, they do. I would like to remind you, coming up on JSD Live on Friday, girls soccer once again here in its Tomato Bowl versus Hudson. I will be out of town once again, so Lee Traylor will be joining you with the commentary for that game. He may also be doing the PA announcing once again next week and running the clock.
Did he do all of it the other night, like a one-man band?
He did.
Did he have a harmonica and a banjo too?
I don't know about the harmonica and the banjo, but it was a one-man band. I think he texted me Thursday or Friday and said, well, I will be doing commentary, PA announcing, keeping up with the clock, and whatever else that entails, because he also has students up here working for every game. So we'd like to give a shout out real quick to the JISD media team for all the hard work that they put in running cameras, making this broadcast come to your screens wherever you are here on the JISD Live YouTube channel. So we will take a short break here at halftime, and we will join you once again for the second half of play here from the historic Tomato Bowl.
Sparks are flying loose, fireworks go off in my brain. It'll never be that, it'll never be the same. I didn't know until I found you, having the time of our lives. It takes two. When I look up, the stars are brighter. Now I know everything's better with you. You got me feeling right, feeling right, feeling like goodbyes are at my door. Every day, every day. I didn't know until I found you, having the time of our lives. It takes two, it takes me. Lemons make lemonade, flowers bloom in the rain. Growing up is a pain, and it is what it is, okay? It's not the end of the world, there's always light where it burns. Just remember the words, and it goes like this. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. It's kinda weird, kinda fun, I'm a speck on a rock. You can laugh, you can dance with your stomach and knots. You can trip, you can slip, you can fall, then again, again, again and again. And it all works out in the end. Oh, it's kinda overwhelming, but hey, lemons make lemonade, flowers bloom in the rain. Growing up is a pain, it is what it is, okay? It's not the end of the world, there's always light where it burns. Just remember the words, and it goes like this. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is. It is what it is, what it is, what it is, what it is.
No, it doesn't. It's like one drop. I tripped. I tripped.
The championship music continues here on Game Time. Welcome to another Jacksonville sporting event from Athletic Director and head football coach Jason Holman, girls coordinator and facilities coordinator Brittany Kingery, head trainer Jason Krause, band director Donnie Barrier, Cherokee Charmer director Maddie Montgomery, and cheer sponsor Debbie Dodson-Wilkins. Another winning song is coming up right here on Game Time.
Your hair long, you got new icons, and from the outside it looks like you're trying rhymes on. I miss the old ways, you didn't have to change, but I guess I don't have a say. Now that we don't talk, I called my mom, she said that it was for the best. Remind myself the more I gave you got me less. I cannot be your friend, so I pay the price.
Ladies and gentlemen, as they make their way onto the pitch, let's hear it for your Fighting Maidens.
All right, we are back for the second half of play here from the historic Tomato Bowl. Jacksonville leading Westwood 6-0 at the half.
Let me give you a couple stats, Ryan.
Sure, that'd be great.
I don't know if I kept up all the shots or not. They were kind of coming at them rapid succession there at one point.
They were.
But we had a bunch. Looks like I have here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 shots from outside the box and double that from inside the box. I had 6 goals. If you can see the scoreboard, it's 6-0, and the other team had exactly 0 shots. So, so far we're pitching a shutout. We did not make a substitutional goalkeeper at halftime tonight. Looks like same goalkeeper came back.
Yep, Adriana Munoz once again in goal for the Maidens here in the second half.
I thought she might need some rest this half after all the action she had last time. So,
Jewel going to play a low cross in. Lauren slots it in for the Maidens. So a quick goal from this Jacksonville team here in the second half. Took another look
Maiden goal by
at
number
that
15,
goal.
Lauren Wade.
Really well played through ball for Jewel to run onto, and then Lauren does a great job timing her run to maintain her onside position. And another good low cross from Jewel. We've seen several of those already tonight.
and it helps to be completely uncontested back there finishing it off.
It does. It also looks like they've moved Lauren up to left forward. They've put Sophia in at the attacking mid. So a little change up there. Victoria Villanueva once again up top center forward for Jacksonville. Sophia makes a good turn off that throw in, finds Lauren. Lauren finds Victoria, trying to get behind the Westwood defense. Good defense, though, from Westwood. Lauren quickly trying to win it back. Makes a good move to her right. Takes the shot between the legs of the keeper. So 2 quick goals from Lauren Wade. Makes this 8-0.
Goal by number 16, Lauren Wade, giving her a hat trick on the evening.
Take another look at that goal. Lauren just outmaneuvering the Westwood defense, and then a really good move to get past the defender. Low shot. Keeper not able to make the save. And a hat trick here tonight for Lauren. Not sure how many of those that she has this season. It seems like almost every game at this point, Lauren has had a hat trick.
Do we keep up with who scores goals? How many each person has? Do we have that look at stats?
I have not kept up with that kind of stats. So that might be something. I'm sure the coaches do. That might be something I could
that'd be an interesting deal to
find
look
out.
at and see, like, what the, how many goals different people have. It is interesting because, I mean, it's unusual for soccer to score, double-digit goals in a number of games. And, tonight they opened up the second half, 30 seconds a goal, 2 minutes a second goal. You get some pad your stats a little bit.
Yeah, you can definitely pad your stats a little bit when you score 16 or 18 goals in a game.
You're going to have another opportunity here to get a shot off. So maybe
Ball
Lauren,
finds
too.
Lauren trying to get a foot on it, not able to do so. I believe we also had a keeper change at halftime for Westwood.
Oh,
I
you're
believe
right.
Jocelyn Lemus is now in the goal for Westwood. Sophia with a good move around the defender, looking for Lauren. Lauren trying to get the cross in. No one there for Jacksonville. The deflection goes to Lauren, sends it back in for Jewel. And a beautiful goal.
Nice header
From Jewel McCullough. 9-0 now the score for
Goal by number
Jacksonville.
11,
Take another
Jewel
look
McCullough.
at that goal. Ball comes out off the Westwood defender. Lauren sends it back in, and Jewel with a well-placed header gets it past the keeper. Some quick goals to start the second half. Ball played forward by Westwood. Can make its way back to Adriana Munoz.
That's the closest thing to a shot they've had.
And they took it from midfield.
I know. Yeah.
High ball played from Adriana. Westwood gets ahead on it. Jewel able to come down with it for Jacksonville. This ball poked forward for Jewel down the right side. It gets it inside to Victoria. Victoria cuts it in. Trying to play this one over the top. Goes over the head of Lauren Wade. Westwood going to pick this one up outside the box, so Jackson will have a free kick. Lauren takes it quickly. Jewel trying to get a foot on it. Victoria now able to slot it in for Jacksonville.
Maiden goal by number 12, Victoria Villanueva.
He didn't say that was a hat trick. I don't know.
It's at least 2 for Victoria.
I like how they call that a brace now. 2 is a brace. You notice how they start talking about that too? It's a brace.
I've heard Grant talk about it a couple
not
times.
Grant. I'm not Grant. I've never
other
heard
than that,
Grant
no,
talk about it.
I haven't heard anybody else call
You
it
know,
that.
they do it on
so.
TV. When you watch the games on TV, they have 2 goals. It's a brace. I don't mean. I thought
don't know.
it
I
was
guess they
always
just-
2 goals when I was playing. Like he scored 2 goals. Now,
Yeah, and you wanted to get to the hat trick.
Yeah,
But now you have to have a word for the
for the
2
2 goals. So I think this might be like a little bit generous to have a word for 2 goals. So, yeah. You young players out there, you want to improve your soccer lexicon. Listen to the JHS live broadcast by me and Ryan. So.
Cross comes in. That one going to go out for a goal kick. I have been listening to Alexi Lawless's podcast quite a bit lately.
State of the Union?
State of the Union.
Yeah.
It's a lot of fun.
He's got some good guests on there. The other night, he had Berhalter on there for about a 20 or so minute interview. It was really
I
good.
think I've seen that one yet.
That was one of the newer ones. His co-host is really good.
Mhm.
What's the guy's name?
Mossy, right?
Yeah, Mossy. Yeah. Yeah, I like Mossy on
Soccer Savant.
That's what he always introduces. Like, hey, do you listen to it the other day while we're on this? And did you see at the end of the episode where Mossy named every president of the United States in order?
In order.
Rapid fire.
It was rapid. I don't even know how they got on that topic either. Lauren trying to play this one inside out for a corner kick.
I don't remember how that came up. There was something about somebody had named off all the capitals and something, and then
he was just like, "Oh, I can name all the presidents in order." Maybe something.
And
like
they
that.
were like, "What?" So
was that the episode they had Stu Holden on?
Yes, Stu was on there with him. Yeah.
Corner comes in for Jacksonville.
Good header by Jewel.
Off the post. Another great header from Jewel. Just not quite able to get that one on frame. Jacksonville set to throw this ball in quickly. Finds the feet of Lauren Wade. Low ball played across. Westwood going to clear this one forward. Landry going to come over, grab the ball for Jacksonville.
Nice control by Landry.
Finds Arelli. Now inside to Ara. Forward for Sophia. Over to Jewel. Victoria takes the shot. Going to be saved by Westwood.
Yeah, that's one thing you talk about watching or listening to the podcast with Alexi Lawless. And at the beginning of the episode, you read off that I graduated high school in 1994, which, the first week we did this, it dawned on me that had been 30 years. Until that point, it didn't seem like it had been that long since I was a high school student here at JHS. But when he said 94, and I did a little quick math in my head, I realized, oh, good grief, that was 30 years ago. And there's some parents of players out there on the team that graduated in the same class as me.
Victoria hits the left-footed cross in too far out in front of both Lauren and
we got
Jewel.
runners in the box trying for it, so I like to see that. I mean, we didn't quite hit the timing up on it, but the effort's right. They're doing the right things. But, yeah, looking at those podcasts, we didn't have opportunities 30 years ago to hardly hear anything about soccer, much less somebody with any real understanding of the game, anybody that played at a high level that was available for us to hear them discuss it and break stuff down. The opportunities for these players today is so much better than it was then. Not just in the, you couldn't hardly find a soccer game outside of a World Cup match on TV in 1994.
Now they're on all the time.
You can watch a game from Spain and Mexico and the EPL, and there's something all the time if you want to watch it. That's the first foul at night.
Going to be called for the foul. I mean,
That's the first
there
one.
There hasn't been much cause for.
It's hard to foul. It's hard to foul from 10 yards away, Ryan. I don't know if you realize this or not, but when you're 10 yards away from the person with the ball, it's hard to foul. Maybe that was the coach's strategy, and I didn't realize it early in the game was what we will do is not foul anyone, and we will stay far away from the ball.
So we're going to be called for the offsides.
I don't think Brian thinks I'm very funny.
Well, I mean, there's been lots of commentary about how much space the Westwood defense has given Jacksonville so far. They've done a little bit better here in the second half of closing down that space, but still just a lot of room for Jacksonville to attack.
So much.
Even now, Jewel, has a player no closer than 5 yards. Lauren trying to find Jewel on the run. That one going to go out for a Westwood goal kick. Yeah, speaking of watching a lot of soccer, I got the MLS season pass last year for Leagues Cup and forgot to cancel it. So I currently have MLS season pass once again this year. They just got the season underway. Messi and Inter Miami started the season on Wednesday against Real Salt Lake. And then FC Dallas, I don't know if you paid attention in that game at all, was 1-1, and FC Dallas scored in the 94th minute to win it 2-1. Sophia quickly over to intercept that ball, cuts it back inside, finds her space, trying to play this one in for Victoria. That one finds Jewel off the deflection from Victoria. Now Sophia with some space, looking to the near side. Shot taken from distance by Mariana Arredondo. Westwood quickly playing this one back out. Looks like Westwood going to be called for a handball. So Landry will step up to take the free kick for the Maidens.
I guess there's a little bit of difference in the rules and the way they call things with I don't know, what is there, Texas Athletics Sports or something, I don't know, TASO, School Sports, UIL. Under the FIFA rules now, these incidental handballs, they're not supposed to call any of those anymore.
Oh, really?
So, no, they're trying to get away from all the little incidental handballs. Like if you're a defender and you make yourself bigger and you get the ball kicked into your hand, that's a little bit different. But like just the random, like unexpected bounces the ball up into your hand, they're trying to not call any of that stuff anymore. So I'm saying that, I was a little surprised he blew the whistle on that one, especially when you're getting beat 10-0. You bounces up and bumps in your hand.
Victoria trying to find Lauren. That one broken up by Westwood. Borelli steps up, trying to win it for Jacksonville. Now finds Lauren. Lauren with a good move to her left. trying to get inside for Victoria. Westwood trying to clear. Sophia steps over, wins the ball back for Jacksonville. Sophia now playing this one across the top of the box, and the shot from Castillo is high. So that will set up a Westwood goal kick.
We talk about the formation that Jacksonville is in this situation was a completely dominant deal. It's almost like they're running 2 defenders and everybody else is on attack at this point.
It has sure seemed that way. You have Alexa Medellin
He's
and
pushed more
Landry
people
Harmel
up.
both back defensively, but Arelli is making runs down this left side.
Long ball.
Landry plays a ball
Puts
over
that
the
ball in
top,
front
gets
for Jewel.
behind the defense. Jewel not able to get a good shot off on it. And that will go up for another Westwood goal kick.
Yeah, the strategy now, it's been a lot of build up. But there's times in the game when you've got a player like Landry who can kick a long ball, and you need somebody to be able to stretch out the defense that way and make them, respect that you can take the ball further up the field, not just play everything short the whole time.
Low shot taken by our Castillo, now cleared out to the far side. Westwood able to keep it in bounds. Jewel quickly in defense for Jacksonville and goes out for a Jacksonville throw. Jewel quickly throws it in. Victoria sends this one high in the air. Lauren trying to connect with it, unable to hit the volley. Sophia takes a shot. That one blocked by Westwood. And then the shot from Victoria is wide.
It was well struck, but it was wide. Yeah, you said she sent that ball high. It was
really high. Jacksonville looks like going to make a sub. Victoria Villanueva coming off. Jackie Padilla going in for the Maidens. Lauren wins the ball off the goal kick. Westwood sends this out for a Jacksonville corner. Arelli going to step over to take the corner. Jackie also coming in. Short corner played by Jacksonville. Jackie's pass a little too far away from Arelli. Westwood able to clear it out for a throw-in. Quick throw comes in for Jacksonville. Lauren trying to keep it in. Able to do so. Now sends the cross in. Westwood deflects it out of bounds. So Jacksonville will have another corner. Good ball played in over the goal off the head of Jewel McCullough.
Jewel's had several header opportunities tonight. So.
She has. And several of them have been very close. She's not quite able to direct that one on goal, but she's had a goal with a header already. She had one that hit the post a minute ago. Some good opportunities from Jewel. Jackie now going to take the shot. And a beautiful strike from Jackie Padilla just under the bar and beyond the outstretched hands of the Westwood goalkeeper. So 11-0. Now the score will take another look
goal by number
at the
19,
goal
Jackie
from Jackie.
Badillo.
Ball comes out off the goal kick. Jacksonville quickly wins it back, and Jackie once again has a tremendous amount of space to be able to turn and take the shot.
What are the 3 components of defense, Ryan?
I'm not even sure I could tell you that.
The number one component of defense is pressure. Pressure is the number one component of defense. So pressure, cover, and balance for all you kids out of there. You're in defense, and your coach asks you, what are the 3 components of defense? Pressure, cover, and balance. So we make jokes about the strategy here tonight. If you want to defend, you got to put pressure on somebody. You can't just sit back and watch them pound the ball down, don't you?
Yeah, it's been interesting to watch the Westwood defensive strategy. It's kind of a jog back towards the goal and watch Jacksonville try to get inside the 18.
I got so many jokes running. So
Westwood takes the goal kick. Lauren quickly wins it. Sophia now over to Lauren, trying to find Jackie inside. Westwood trying to send this one forward. Has a runner, going to get past Landry.
It's a foot race. It's a foot race.
Landry wins the foot race, clears it out of bounds for a Westwood throw-in.
17 slowed down, right? I mean, here I
She
am
did.
thinking it's a
thought
run,
she was,
and she's like,
I thought she was going to play a ball. She had a attacker running with Alexa Medellin, but the ball never was played through, so it gave Landry time to catch up and play that one out for a throw-in.
I mean, sometimes you just got to recognize where you're at on the field and just, put your head down and run. So, I mean, she had the goalkeeper in front of her, and she needed to stretch it out.
Relly sends
Relly
this
with
one
a clean
forward.
ball sent forward.
Finds Jackie. Jackie trying to maintain control. Now finds Jewel. Jewel with tons of room. Still with the ball. Working her way to the right sideline. Gets
Here
past
she goes.
the defender.
Run to the line.
Gets
Run to
inside
there. It
the
is.
18,
Negative
low
ball back.
Ball played. Jackie not able to get a foot to it. Westwood trying to clear it. Jewel now sends this one back towards goal, but wide right.
If they keep working on that, that's going to be dangerous in the playoffs. That's one of those deals we did the boys' game the other night. We talked about how sometimes you overrun the play, like as an attacker.
Yeah.
Especially if you're not trained properly on those balls, you end up overrunning it, and you basically put yourself in a position where you don't have any room to go forward. As the attacker, you're looking at where you need to stop. You need to be stopping somewhere around the penalty mark, and that way when the ball's played in front of you, you go to it and strike the ball into the goal. But a lot of times you'll see people run like Jackie did, and they just get too far down, and then the ball doesn't end up in front of them, and she had to back up, receive the ball, and that's what slowed the whole thing down. But obviously it's not a difference in the game tonight. We're still winning 11-0.
Lauren's shot goes wide right, and those runs that Jewel's making can be so dangerous. I mean, she's running down the sideline, then cuts it down. You're sucking those defenders over towards you, and that's going to leave somebody open as long as there's somebody in the middle for Jacksonville. And when you have some of those tight games, I mean, I didn't get to do that game last year, but I did watch it as you were brought the game by Senor Lee Trailer. He did a great job covering that game, but you saw a late goal in double overtime from Lauren. And, I mean, if Jacksonville was able to work it down the side, they had lots of opportunities in that game to score, just not able to find the net. But you get an opportunity like that with Jewel running down the line, plays it back inside to somebody who's just standing there waiting. I mean, those are the easiest opportunities that you're going to have in a game. And when you have those tight games, I mean, it's going to be what it comes down to. It's going to be the difference in the game is plays like that.
You have a greater than 50% chance of scoring on those opportunities. So, I mean, you're playing the easiest possible shot that you can do. You're close to the goal. It's a lot of times they're just a tap in. The goalkeepers get sucked over to the post because they don't know where to defend. At this level, you're not going to find very many defenders or goalkeepers that really understand how to position themselves well to be ready to defend it.
Lauren score another goal. Really well played ball. Lauren gets behind the defense and then able to bury it past the keeper. Take another look at that goal real quick.
Yeah, she's just going to play a through ball, and the defender's just caught watching. She gets behind everybody and it puts in her a one-on-one situation, takes a shot from 6 yards off the goalkeeper. The goalkeeper doesn't come out and contest her either. That was one thing last week watching the Grace game. Grace has a really good goalkeeper, and she came out and contested balls. She basically played like a sweeper, Ryan. Ryan, he wasn't here for that one, so. But, yeah, she basically played like a sweeper. There were a lot of times on these long balls that Jacksonville would typically play to somebody like Jewel. She would come up 30 yards off the soccer goal line and defend the ball. And with control, too. She played like kind of like watching Davy. She would receive the ball. There's girls coming. She's not excited. She just dropped back. She'd pass the ball and swing it over to a defender, and they would move the ball out. But there were a number of times she neutralized attack and almost got another header there. There were several times she neutralized the attack that we would normally be strongest at, which is those longer through balls that make people like Jewel getting a one-on-one opportunity with the goalkeeper. And she made some clean, hard tackles that a couple of the Jacksonville girls were on the receiving end of that were they were not fouls. They were clean, but they were aggressive, put it that way. You don't usually see a goalkeeper come out and play the way she played. And I think that game was that 3-0?
3-1.
3-1. The one goal they scored was just a windy ball, and it was an unfortunate deal.
Jackie's shot saved by the keeper.
Yeah, they had a substitute come in for a defender, takes a shot. I think she was crossing the ball from the sideline, basically, but she's out about 40 yards and just lofts it up, catches the wind. Emily misjudges the bounce on the thing, and it bounces over her head and goes in the goal.
Oh, no.
And that's how it is a one. And that put them on goal. And that was just about the only shot they had. That was one thing about it. Like we talked about Jacksonville's defense, how strong they are. They do a really good job being organized. You're kind of seeing two sides of how to play this deal here with Jacksonville's defense stays really organized. The four of them they've got in the back, they're athletic and they're strong, and they're, I can't remember the other girl's name. Landry and the other girl that plays in the middle. Alexa. Yeah, I mean, they just do such a good job shutting down those attacks that come through the middle. And the outside girls, they're fast. So if there's a ball play, they're going to run with them. They're not letting somebody beat them down the sideline and run and put in a threatening attack. And so most of the –
Good shot there from Sophia, saved by the keeper.
So in the Grace game, the game was dominated by Jacksonville, but there was some attack by Grace, but it was neutralized. There was no –
Sophia's shot just inside the left post.
Yeah, there was no threatening attack from Grace other than the one kind of fluke goal that poked over the girl's head.
Maiden goal by number 10, Sophia Romero.
13-0 now the score. 13:05 remaining in the game. Jacksonville looks like maybe about to make a couple subs.
More coming in.
Evelyn Lara, it looks like, and Giselle Castillo coming in. Lauren Wade and Sophia Romero coming off. Jacksonville quickly wins back possession. Westwood, I think their strategy on kickoff has been drop it back and then play it over the top. I think they've done that every kickoff so far. Yeah, you were talking about how good Jacksonville's defense is, and we don't really get to see a lot of them during the regular season, which, I mean, is a good thing in a sense, but it's also not a good thing in a sense because you do want to have more competitive games, and defense is such an important part of the game, especially in those competitive games. So we'll see those maybe against Hudson. I know Hudson played Jacksonville pretty close. I think it was 2-0 last time the two matched up. So there could be a really good matchup on Friday this week, and then we'll see Palestine on the 15th of March. So that should also be a pretty competitive game for these girls. But, yeah, I mean, we just don't see a ton of Jacksonville's defense during the regular season. I mean, a lot of the games are kind of going the way that tonight's has gone, where Jacksonville is just really dominant, spends almost the entire game on the opposing end of the field. Looks like Evelyn going to be called offsides.
Yeah, I mean, there's been games when they've played and the other team essentially had no offensive possession on their end on their attacking end of the field, not even in the attacking third, but across midfield. You know, they would kick a ball and it would go over midfield, but they might play the whole game and never have control of the ball going across midfield. And you're right. There's a point when we get to this. I mean, this team's going to go. You know, they're going to go deep in the playoffs. They're going to make a deep run in the playoffs, and there's going to be a point in there where your defense is going to get challenged. Yeah. You're not going to go to state and never play defense. That's just not going to happen.
No, it's not, and it's going to get a cross here from Jewel.
She's got runners in the box, like we talked about, how to get down there and get 3 people in front of the goal.
Westwood trying to clear it, takes a deflection off of Jewel McCullough, so it'll go out for another Westwood goal kick. Jacksonville's defense, especially in these games, the bad thing about these games is that they're not getting much work. So when it comes time to make those late runs in a double overtime game or something like that, they have stood at midfield most of the season rather than consistently making some runs towards goal and having to play some defense. And the team's in pretty good shape, but it's different running a couple times a week versus consistently making sprints towards the goal playing defense. So you'd like to see some more of that during the regular season, just to make sure your defense is ready for those games when the time comes during playoffs. But that's just not really the case in the district that we're in currently.
No, we saw that like in the Jacksonville boys versus Nacogdoches, and the boys team kept running, kept making runs on the attack, and Nacogdoches defense kept having to fall back and defend at full speed over and over and over again, and they got exhausted.
Giselle with a good shot.
Yeah, they got they were just exhausted at the end of the game. And we talked about one of the defenders for Nacogdoches was looked back and just dropped his shoulder. He did not want to make that run again.
Yeah,
because he had made it.
He had made it over and over and over again.
And you know what? The Jacksonville boys, they weren't tired. They were ready to run it again.
Yeah, Coach Armillo does such a good job. I mean, he's the cross-country coach as well, so he does a lot of things for the boys program, because a lot of his soccer guys do run cross-country, but he just has those guys in such good shape that at minute 80, when the time comes, they're just ready to make the runs time and time again, and it just doesn't seem like they really get as fatigued as some of the other teams that they're playing.
Goal by number 11, Jewel McCullough.
That's one of those deals you talk about, a quality coach, and they're able to
Goal
figure out
a hat trick for the evening.
What trick for Jewel McCullough on that goal. Really good played ball across and low cross. Jewel's able to get a foot on it and find the net.
Yeah, that's one of the deals with the quality coach, is they're able to figure out, like, what are they going to be successful at? There's things that, we talk about with the boys team that we're not big. We don't have anybody with any size. You look at, typically you'll see players that are playing, a center defensive position are going to be a tall, athletic player. Your striker's going to be
you may not get those, 6'5" guys playing center defense for you in high school, but typically, they're 5'11", 6 foot at least. And, I'm not sure that we have anybody on our boys soccer team that's that tall.
No. And what that's the thing is, like, when you look at that position, you look at like a striker position, typically you're going to see somebody who's physically imposing. Jacksonville doesn't have that. They don't have somebody who's won the genetic lottery, who's gifted in that way. But what they do have is kids that are playing hard, and they're able to run the whole game and play at a fast pace. And so it's one of those deals that you're looking at, I can't be what I can't be, but what I can be really good at it. And Coach Armillo's done a good job working with those kids to play into their strengths. So a lot of coaches, they'll talk about, well, I don't have. You hear so many times a coach, wants to make an excuse for something. Anybody can sit there and tell you why you can't get something done. A winner just figures out what they've got, and they get it done with what they have. You capitalize on your strengths. What the things that you can do, things that are in your control, you have to take advantage of those and make the most of them.
Yeah, Jacksonville's done a really good job of doing exactly that. Giselle's shot cleared away by Westwood. Not for long, though. Giselle able to get a second shot. That one just wide right. I believe we had a keeper substitution a moment ago for Westwood as well.
I was probably in a rant and didn't hear it.
I think we were probably talking about something. But, yeah, I'm pretty sure that Briley Mitchell, who we saw in the first half, is back in goal for Westwood.
Yeah, next week I'll give a little deal on 7 Habits of Highly Effective People. Who we playing next week that I can do a little lesson on 7 Habits of Highly Effective People and talk about?
I'd have to look. I think boys and girls play Crockett next week.
Okay.
Westwood with some space on the far side, working up the sideline. Jacksonville
wins the ball.
Wins the ball once again. Now going to be sent forward by Westwood. Alexa able to win it back for Jacksonville. Now Westwood plays it across the middle of the field. We're going to go out off of Westwood for a Jacksonville throw-in.
Your field microphone there, you can hear the referee. You don't hear a lot out of the players in this game, but you can hear the referee clear right there.
You can hear the girls talking
there
as
well.
There we go. Giselle plays the ball to the far side. Nava sends this one to the sideline. Jacksonville able to keep it in. Now cross comes in. Jackie brings it down for the Maidens. Finds Giselle. Back inside for Jackie. Good turn from Jackie. Hard shot. Going to go off the crossbar of the uprights.
It's hard to tell that from here. You see it hit a bar.
It hit the crossbar of the uprights, then it hit the crossbar of the soccer goal.
Oh, okay.
Jackie has a lot of power on those shots.
She took some off on the one that
she did.
The one she scored earlier, she kicked with less power. The one she took down here in front of us on the first half was a rocket.
Yeah, you just like to be able to see her hit with that kind of power and keep it on frame. Because so many times we've seen her take shots with that much power, and it seems like more often than not they find the way over the goal.
Yeah, it's a real skill to hit a quality strike with power and keep the thing low.
Well, and she just hits it so hard. I don't know what girls keeper in the state of Texas is going to be able to block that shot.
No, and they won't be able to catch it. If she could keep that shot low, even if she hits the keeper with it, they're not going to be able to
take a deflection.
You're right back in front of the goal. You're going to be sitting there with the ball loose in front of the goal, and hopefully you'll have somebody in there that's able to clean that kind of stuff up. If she could just figure out how to do that.
Good shot from distance saved by Briley Mitchell. Yeah, if she can figure out how to keep it on goal, it will be a dangerous. It'd be dangerous any time that Jackie touches the ball. And as much space as she's been given tonight, I don't know that you will see any other team in the state that we would eventually match up with give her that much space. Because if you do, all she has to do is turn, and she's hitting it. Ball goes out for a Jacksonville corner. Ball played in from the corner. Jacksonville able to get ahead to it.
Yeah, one thing, Ryan, you and I talked about a few weeks ago was that Bullard is having a really successful season.
Yep. I think they're the #1 team in the state right now for girls.
10 minutes up the road from us. We played them in one scrimmage early in the season. We didn't have all our players. I don't think they had all their players, and they were exhausted before the scrimmage started because they had just come off the field from scrimmage in Robert E. Lee, and we hadn't played a game yet. So not a good test to see how we would really match up against them. And they're 10 minutes up the road, and these are two of the top teams in the state of Texas, which is, a really unusual deal, especially for East Texas area. You'll typically see some of those teams that are matched up really tight against each other out of the Metroplex area.
Yeah.
But, I mean, two schools that are our size, 10 minutes away from each other, it's an interesting deal. And there's a possibility that we would match up against them if we make a deep enough run into the playoff, and they do too.
If we get to that point, I believe we would meet in the regional final.
We will be talking about that if that starts to come to fruition. That may be a theme that we talk about, because I don't know about
that would be a lot of fun.
I don't know about the rest of you people out there in the Indian Nation. I don't know how many people we got watching this whooping we've got going here the last 30 seconds left. But 27 people are watching the game, Ryan. Look at that. Well, give a shout-out to all 27 of you that stuck with us to the end of this game in a 14-0 onslaught. You're probably a grandparent of a player who's on the field and just couldn't make it out to the game tonight. But, yeah, if we start seeing an opportunity where it looks like Bullard and Jacksonville are going to match up again in the playoffs, that's going to be exciting. Everybody who's a fan of soccer comes from Jacksonville. That will be a game to look forward to.
It would be a game to look forward to, that's for sure.
Jacksonville Maidens
At the
14.
end of the second half, Jacksonville victorious, defeating the Westwood Lady Panthers 14-0. Great showing from the Maidens. Once again, a really dominant performance from this Maidens team. I'm not even sure that Paul kept up with stats in the second half, so I'm not even going to worry about it. 14-0 is your final score here from the historic Tomato Bowl. Once again, thank you for tuning in here on JISD Live. We appreciate everyone who watches all of these soccer broadcasts that are brought to you here on JISD Live. Once again, thank you to Paul Travis, Lee Trailer, Swanson Trailer, and the JISD Live media team. I'm Ryan Travis. Thank you for tuning in tonight, and we will see you back here on Friday as the Maidens take on the Hudson Lady Hornets. Enjoy the rest of your week, and we will see you